Hello guys and welcome back to Excel Academy. So today we are going to do the lecture 4 from the replication of DNA as part of your Watson summary series. Guys, I'm sure you're liking this summary series because this is really going to help you in clearing your concepts. ठीक है? So अभी हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. तो अब तक हमने क्या पढ़ा है? The chemistry behind the DNA synthesis, the incorporation assay so that you can measure the activity of a DNA polymerase. And in the previous lecture we talked about the DNA polymerase activity. ठीक है, तो कैटालिटिक साइट कैसा है, कैसे वो RNTPs and DNTPs में distinguish करता है. Okay, so in this lecture we are going to talk about DNA polymerases. It resembles a hand that grips the primer template junction. ठीक है. So ये हमें कैसे पता चला कि ये राइट हैंड जैसा दिखता है? That is, this all came clear. It all became clear when 3D structure, that is with the help of the X-ray crystallography, it was studied. ठीक है? So if you see that nowadays, whenever we talked about its mechanism or activity, always we go for the crystal studies. Crystal studies. So this actually becomes a part of your biophysics. Don't worry guys, I'll be taking the techniques also as soon as possible. So I'll cover your tools and techniques also, in which I will also cover about the crystal study, that is your X-ray crystallography. एक simple सा idea देती हूँ. आप प्रोटीन प्यूरिफाई करते हो, ठीक है, आप उसको हाई कॉन्सेंट्रेशन में ले जाते हो विद द हेल्प ऑफ द प्रेसिपिटेंट एंड सॉल्ट. यू एक्चुअली मेकिंग देम टू स्टार्ट द न्यूक्लिएशन. यहाँ पे न्यूक्लिएशन मतलब क्या हुआ? अ स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट वेयर इट इज गोइंग टू फॉर्म ऑन द टॉप ऑफ इट द क्रिस्टल्स. Now once crystals are formed, then with the help of the X-rays, these are diffracted and then they are collected. Okay, so around 200 to 300 diffraction patterns or the frames has been collected and then उनको merge किया जाता है with the help of the softwares which are available now. ठीक है? So using all those, it is merged and then from there you actually put your all knowledge about Ramachandran plot, like the sequence of the protein, then you put into that electron density. So from these diffraction pattern, what you get is something called electron density. Okay, now electron density अगर आपके पास है और आपके पास protein sequence है, then put into that, fit into the Ramachandran plot, बस. That's how you are going to get the structure. एक बार structure हाथ में आ जाते हैं, then it is very easy and very helpful so to understand कि वो particular protein कैसे काम करता है. ठीक है? Anyway, this is different story. I'll be covering your biophysics tools and techniques part also, so don't worry about that. Okay, so let's focus on the DNA polymerase. So the structures reveal that DNA substrate sits in the large cleft that resembles partially closed right hand. तो अगर आप देखें ये एकदम right hand जैसा लग रहा है, बस एक finger कम है, right? Now based on the hand analogy, the three domains of the polymerase are thumb, fingers, and the palm. Now guys, here you have to remember over here, because here we are going to talk about all the interactions which are being played by the thumb, fingers, and palm. Now you can see that the template in the primer, okay, so the DNA is present in the palm region. Please guys remember this. So this is present in the palm region. So the palm domain is composed of beta sheets and contains the primary elements of the catalytic site. Okay, so now we know that in the DNA polymerase, the catalytic site is falling in the palm region, okay, where your template and the primer is also present. Now, the recently synthesized DNA is associated with the palm, and the site for DNA catalysis is located in the crevice between the fingers and the thumb. So you can see that over here. So you have got the catalytic site here, ठीक है? तो जहाँ पे आपका टेम्पलेट एंड प्राइमर है और जहाँ पे आपका न्यू डीएनए और डीएनटीपी ऐड हो रहा है एंड उसका फॉस्फोडाइस्टर से बॉन्ड बन रहा है, दैट इज हैपनिंग ओवर हियर समवेयर हियर बिटवीन द फिंगर्स एंड द थंब. ठीक है? So the single stranded region of the template strand is bent sharply and does not pass between the thumb and the fingers. So as we keep on going in this lecture, we'll be able to understand more. Now guys, this is also very important, the role of the metal ions. Okay, it is very important and you need to remember also. So what metal ions are we talking about over here? So first one is the Mg2 plus and these Zn2 plus, zinc ions and the magnesium ions. So the palm region of the DNA polymerase where your catalytic site is present, right? Just now we have discussed. So यहाँ पे आपका catalytic site है. So the DNA polymerase binds two divalent metal ions. So that is your Mg2 plus and your zinc ions. Now that alter the chemical environment around the correctly based per DNTP and the 3-OH of the primer. So guys, if you remember from the previous lecture, we talked about where the 3-OH is actually making a nucleophilic attack on the alpha phosphate of the new DNTP or the incoming DNTP, right? So it is making an attack. And we also discussed about the SN2 mechanism, right? So keeping that figure in the mind, also remember that in the chemical environment of these, there are two metal ions also playing important role, and that is your magnesium and zinc ions. Okay, now इनका क्या role है? Let's discuss that. So one metal ion, it reduces one metal ion, it reduces the affinity of the 3-OH for its hydrogen. Now this is important. Why? Because we need to carry out this nucleophilic attack. Now otherwise what will happen, 3-OH H remove हुआ है, वापस कहीं H वापस ना मिल जाए. Otherwise what will happen, there will be no phosphoric acid bond formation and again OH will be formed. Now this generates 3-O minus, that is primed for the nucleophilic attack of the alpha phosphate of the incoming DNTP. So okay, this is what just now I have discussed. Okay guys, I hope ये clear है आपको. Now अब दूसरा metal ion को क्या काम है? So the second metal ion, it coordinates the negative charges of the beta phosphate and the gamma phosphate of the DNTP, and it stabilizes the pyrophosphate produced by joining the primer and the incoming nucleotide. So guys, पहले का काम ये था to reduce the affinity of the hydrogen to go back and become the OH. Second का काम है to coordinate the negative charge of the beta and gamma phosphate, and finally stabilizing the pyrophosphate which is formed during the phosphodiester bond formation. ठीक है? So this slide is very important, guys. Please remember, again and again I'm repeating. Let's understand with the help of the figure. So this is the catalytic pocket of the DNA polymerase. Okay, so now you can see that similarly we have got over here the template and the new DNTP. So this is your new DNTP and this is your template and ये आपका primer. ठीक है? Okay, so what is happening over here? So two metal ions has been shown. You can see over here metal ion A and metal ion B has been marked. Okay, in the same way in the 3D structure, okay, active site is also shown. So you can see that this is the example of T7 DNA polymerase. So I hope you guys you know that what is T7. Now you can see that over here this is your DNA and rest all part is your alpha helices of the DNA polymerase. Okay, now here if you see it over here, there are two metal ions as dotted in the green. Same thing is present over here. Now let me make it clear for you. Okay, so let's talk about the role of this metal ion. So first metal ion A, so already mentioned that it is going to reduce the affinity of the H so that it is going to become the OH again, right? So metal ion A, it interacts with 3-OH resulting in reduced association between the O and the H. So you can see that metal ion A is actually making interactions with the O minus, hence reducing its affinity for the H. ठीक है? Now this leaves a nucleophilic 3-O minus. So यहाँ पे आपको मिलेगा 3-O minus, this portion, which is going to make an nucleophilic attack on the alpha phosphate. Okay. So the metal ion B interacts with the triphosphates of the incoming DNTP to neutralize the negative charge. So we know that we are using a divalent metal ion over here, and we have got the beta and gamma that we're carrying the negative charge. So it is stabilizing this negative charge with the help of the metal ions. Okay, so this is the role of the metal ion over here. Guys, I hope this is clear with the figure over here. And you can also see that later we are going to talk that in the catalytic side, we have got the aspartic acid also interacting with these. So what does it mean? In the catalytic side, of course, you have got the other discriminating amino acids, which is going to help in the distinguishing between the RNTPs and the DNTPs, right? Guys, if you remember, मैंने पहले ही बोला था सबसे पहले base pairing होनी चाहिए between the bases. उसके बाद OH should sit in the catalytic side, and then only the angle is made in such a way that the OH is going to make the nucleophilic attack over here. Now, in this catalytic side, now we know that additional points that there are two metal ions which is helping in stabilizing the interactions. Okay, along with that, please remember in the catalytic side you have got the aspartic acid also playing important role over here. So again, guys, this is really very important slide. Please remember and try to make short notes also. So whatever right now I'm saying, if you can't make the figure, guys, at least write whatever I have said in your short notes. Because कैसा होगा कि एग्जाम के टाइम पे या एग्जाम से पहले जब आपको रिविजन करना है, either you can read the textbook or you can read your short notes. So what is a better option? To go through your own written short notes, right? Of course, the lectures, these videos are also going to help you because listening and seeing is much more easier than reading an entire textbook, right? So anyways, the choice is yours. It's just my advice. Okay, so moving on. So the PALM domain also monitors the base pairing of the most recently added nucleotides. So as remember, as I said, PALM domain have got the catalytic site. Now, this region of the polymerase, it makes extensive hydrogen bond contacts with base pairs in the minor groove of the newly synthesized DNA. So guys, सिनारियो को समझिए, यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, एक तो आपका फॉस्फोडाइस्टर बॉन्ड हो रहा है, हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड्स बन रहे हैं बिटवीन द बेसेस, राइट? Along with that, it is also the polymerase is making hydrogen bonds with the minor groove of the newly synthesized DNA. So जैसे जैसे DNA बन रहा है, उसका minor and major groove होगा, right? So something like this. So you will have the minor groove also where the polymerase is making the hydrogen bonds. Now, these contacts are not specific, base specific, but it is but only form if the recently added nucleotides are correctly base paired. Now, if suppose there is a mismatch in the DNA, what will happen? It will interfere with the hydrogen bonding with the minor group contacts, and finally it is going to decrease the rate of catalysis. So the combination of the slowed catalysis and the reduced affinity for newly synthesized mismatched DNA, it will allow the release of the primer strand from the polymerase active site. And what will happen? It is going to activate your proofreading nuclease है. और proofreading nuclease का क्या काम होता है? To remove the mismatched DNA. So we'll come to that also. It is also a very important topic. Okay, so I hope this much is clear. Okay, so the fingers are also important for catalysis because it is going to locate within the fingers the incoming DNTP. More importantly, once correct base pair is found between the incoming DNTP and the template, finger domain moves to enclose the DNTP. So एक तरह से क्या होगा, वो उसको cover कर रहा है so that they are close enough so that they can make the hydrogen bonds. ठीक है? So ऐसा लगता है जैसे एक हाथ है जिसने उसको ऊपर से ऐसे रखा हुआ है. So this will be clear with the figure over here. This is just the another example. So this already we have discussed, guys. So this is the right hand structure of the DNA polymerase. Example of T7 DNA polymerase has been taken. So guys, this you can go through. Just now we have discussed already. Okay, so the finger domain, it also associates with the template region, leading to nearly 90-degree turn of the phosphodiester backbone between the first and the second bases of the template. अब क्या हो रहा है कि जैसे जैसे आपका DNA synthesize हो रहा है, okay, so suppose this is a base pair formed, the newly one, it is going to be like this. So almost 90 degree का अंतर रहेगा, that bend is present, okay. So this bend serves to expose only the first template base after the primer at the catalytic site, and it will avoid any confusion which is concerning with the template base should pair with the next nucleotide to be added. ठीक है, so काम तो DNA polymerase का काफी fast है, right? It has to add around thousands of nucleotides per second. So in order to ensure that, what happens is the template and the primer, they make a bend. Now this bend is going to ensure that at a time only one base pair is being exposed and it has been synthesized. Okay. Now, the thumb interacts with the DNA that has been most recently synthesized. Now, iska kya kaam hai? First, it maintains the correct position of the primer and the active site. Secondly, it also helps to maintain a strong association between the DNA polymerase and its substrate. So, all these two purposes are also very important, which is served by the thumb. Now, this association contributes to the ability of the DNA polymerase to add many DNTPs each time it binds the primer template junction. So guys, make a table, okay? Make a table where you are writing about the importance of palm, fingers and thumb. ठीक है, तो इससे आपको भी क्लियर हो जाएगा कि आपने किस तरह से डीएनए पॉलीमरेज में क्या क्या डोमेन है. So we know that there are 3 domains are there. Now what is the function of each domain? So already it is given in the lecture. Just make a short notes, okay? Okay, so let's move on. So this is what we were talking about. So the how actually the thumb region is playing an important role over here. Okay, so a DNA polymerase grips the template and the incoming nucleotide when a correct base pair is matched. Sorry, yeah. So this is the figure given over here. Now the primary change is a 40-degree rotation of one of the helices in the finger domain called the O helix. 40-degree rotation, guys. This sentence is very important. So what do you see over here? So this is your palm region where your DNA is present, right? Now look at the finger region. So here, this is your palm region. Here you have got the fingers and here you have got the thumb region, right? Just imagine your right hand. Now, if you see that, what is happening over here is this DNA polymerase, this portion, it is called the O helix of the finger domain, right? Now, what is happening? From the finger domain, O helix, it is actually making a 40-degree rotation. Now, see what is happening when it is making 40-degree rotation. So, this O helix is bent. Now, the amino acids which are present, those are tyrosine, lysine, and arginine. Guys, please make notes. This is really very important. And frankly speaking, for my CSA exam, this question was asked, like how it is actually stacking with the base pairs. Okay, so in my time it was written exam, so I have to draw this diagram also that time. Anyways, so okay, so what is happening over here now? Now in this open conformation, the helix is far away from the DNTPs or the incoming nucleotide. See, this is your incoming nucleotide. Okay, now this is your incoming nucleotide. Now when the polymerase in the closed formation, okay, so जब open है, fingers आपके दूर दूर हैं, वो open conformation हो गया. Now when it is coming and interacting with the incoming DNTP, then it is a closed. Okay, that is happening after 40-degree of rotation. Now what is happening over here? The tyrosine from the O helix in the closed conformation, after the 40-degree rotation, it is making a stacking interactions with the guanine or any other incoming nucleotide. It's not necessary that has to be G. It can be any nucleotide because it has to be any incoming DNTP. Now we also see that it is making an interaction. So यहाँ पे आपके hydrogen bonds बन गए, यहाँ पे interactions हो गया. Then what do we see? These metal ions are also making the interaction, as well as later what is going to happen? It is going to make the nucleophilic attack. So अब तक हम जो क्या क्या पढ़ते आए हैं, everything just combined together. Okay. So the combination of these interaction positions the DNTP for catalysis mediated by the two metal ions bound to the DNA polymerase. So guys, this is really very important. So what are those? So if you see, I'll show you once again. Look at the figure, okay? So अभी क्या हुआ है? The O helix of the finger domain has rotated around 40-degree. Now, after this rotation, the amino acids of the O helix, those are tyrosine, lysine, and arginine. Now, tyrosine is going to make the stacking interactions with the incoming nucleotide base, okay? And lysine and arginine, along with the metal ions, these metal ions, it is going to neutralize, or we can say that stabilize the beta and gamma phosphate of the incoming nucleotide. So it is going to neutralize the negative charge. So we know that lysine, arginine are positively charged. These metal ions are also positively charged, and we also know that the beta and gamma phosphate are negative charge. So all these positive negative interactions are helping in order to stabilize the incoming nucleotide. Okay, so when everything has been done, अब तक हमने जो भी पढ़ा वो सब कुछ हुआ है, then only the alpha phosphate, or sorry, the 3-OH is making the nucleophilic attack on the alpha phosphate of the incoming nucleotide, and hence the phosphodiester bond is formed. Okay. So guys, again, this figure is really very important. Okay, so finally to summarize, so आज हमने क्या पढ़ा? How exactly, like in the catalytic pocket of the DNA polymerase, what all interactions are important in order to catalyze the reaction. So these are the ordered series of events which are occurring each time the DNA polymerase is going to add one nucleotide to the growing DNA chain. Just imagine. So all these things, whatever we have discussed in this lecture, DNA polymerase is doing every time whenever it is adding one DNTP, and the DNA polymerase adds nucleotides, around thousands of nucleotides per second. Just imagine how fast these proteins are working for us, right? So the incoming nucleotide base pairs with the next available template base, and the interaction causes the fingers of the polymerase to be closed around the base pair. This conformation of the enzyme places the critical catalytic metal ions in a position to catalyze the formation of the phosphodiester bond, and attachment of the base pair nucleotide to the primer. It leads to the reopening of the fingers and the movement of the primer template junction by one base pair. So every time this is being done, and the polymerase is then ready for the next cycle of addition. So till now, whatever we have discussed, DNA polymerase is doing very beautifully without any mistake. Okay, so it's not like that. DNA polymerase is 100% efficient. The mistakes has been made. There are some mismatches, and that has been corrected with the help of the proofreading exonuclease activity. So which we'll be discussing in the upcoming lecture. So guys, stay tuned with the Excelsior Academy. I am really hoping that you are liking these lecture series, and I am able to convey the message, that is how beautiful mole bio is, right? So that is my message. एक बार आपको फिगर समझ में आ जाएगा, एक बार आप इमेजिन कर लोगे, आप कभी नहीं भूलोगे कि कैसे डीएनए पॉलीमरेज एक्ट करता है. It's not only about the DNA polymerase, about all the enzymes and all the mechanism which we are going to discuss from the Watson summary series. So yes guys, if you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and please share with your friends circle also, or your juniors, or whoever it is who might be interested to learn mole bio from the Watson summary series. So stay tuned with the Excelsior Academy, and thank you guys. Have a nice day.